Pag-usapan po natin itong chismis o yung mga rumors na namumuol sa Senado. What do you think po? What would happen if the Senate decides nga po na palitan ito si Migz Zubiri as their Senate President?
Well, actually, most things that happen in the Senate sa leadership, may kaakibat na issue yan eh. Merong mas malaking larawan yan. And you have to think in basic consideration of what is being tried. Where is the maneuvering coming from? Ang maneuvering na nakikita ko na nangyayari ngayon sa leadership, maaaring magka-apekto sa leadership, yung issue ng next elections for the president. Of course, the more immediate is the midterm election.
Yes.
Pero alam naman natin yung mga girian na yan, merong kinalaman din sa charter change.
Yun.
Dahil lang sa yung charter change, ang gusto ng House, boto kayo, sige, join tayo. Pero ang gusto naman, separate ng Senate. Because dapat natin tandaan na yung mga bagay na yan ay dapat mahimay and it will be brought to head if it is not settled. Pero ako, I don't know. I've not been in the Senate for a long time. I don't know the intricacies kung ano mga basic issue. Pero yung nakikita ko, may epekto dyan yung the next presidential elections. But before that, yung midterm elections. It is also affected to a great extent by the charter change aspect, which is also another subject matter, but it is still related. Ngayon, magkakaroon ba o hindi? I really don't know. But the issue there is that I think it is very important for us to be reminded, why do we have a Senate? Because the Constitution has, the constitutional framers have thought that we should be better by having a bicameral Congress. Mayroong malaking kapulungan, distrito yan, ang mga concerns niya na specific doon sa kanilang mga distrito. Samantalang mayroong 24 senators elected. This, even in the 1935 Constitution, ando na yun eh. 24 lang yun eh.
Yes.
Kahit 9 million tayo, 24 yan. But they're elected by the whole country, ostensibly, to have 24 members of the Congress who are not parochial in their views, but have a more strategic. In fact, pagdating sa mga treaties, ang Senado lang ang meron direct participation by way of ratification of treaties and agreements in the Senate. So that being said, napaka-importante kung ang plano, kaya merong lumalabas, baka plano talaga na palitan yung buong sistema ng gobyerno, gawing unicameral, tapos federal, etc. Dapat pag-usapan natin maigi. Pero alam, ang eleksyon ng presidente sa Senate, sa tingin ko, hindi natin mayaalis doon sa mga nangyayari mga isyong yan. So, abangan.
Ang susunod na kabanata.
Sir, nabanggit niyo po kanina kasi yung word chacha. Ngayon, could this be po the reason that there are elevated rumors about yung supposed coup for Senate President Migz Zubiri? Dahil po sa House, ang tinatarget po daw nila is to finish supposedly the discussion or the chacha before the SONA of the President. And yet, the Senate is taking its time po with consultations and roadshows before tackling it at the committee level. So, do you think, sir, may link ito yung sa House? Or?
Yeah, I think so. Pero sa akin, tingin ko talagang napakahirap i-reconcile yung dalawang posisyon na yan eh. Kasi you're practically asking the Senate to abdicate their power.
Oo,
You cannot ask them to abolish themselves. So, kahit sabihin hindi na abolish, wala na kayong poder. 24 lang ang bilang sa inyo. Pero paano naman ang sinabi ko nga, ang eleksyon nila ng mga senador, the entire country, no? Meron mong sasabi niya nga mali, dapat ayusin. Kung gusto natin palitan ng hindi mapupunta lang sa constitutional issues yan tungkol sa ekonomiya. Kung gusto natin talagang ayusin at magkaroon ng mga matitibay na revisions, why don't you call for a constitutional convention and have a separate body to do all of that? If according to the others who were saying also, yung constitutional provisions naman yan, hindi na ganun ka-importante dahil marami ng mga batas na nagawa At open na talaga tayo kung tutuusin, kung iahambing doon sa mga 1990s na tayo ay talagang constrained sa 60-40 arrangement sa mga foreign direct investments.
Okay.
Yet, gusto lang mo itanong sa Sir, no? Based sa mga SWS surveys, si SP Migz Zubiri has one of the highest approval ratings sa mga highest positions in the land. Do you agree with these findings sa SWS? Do you think he is a good Senate President?
Yeah. At saka yung, we have to respect the provisions or the decisions of that body. Ang Senado at ang Kongreso, the House of Representatives, are deliberative collegial bodies. Anong ibig sabihin nito? Maliwanag naman sa atin ito na nagde-deliberate yan, nagde-debate, nag-aaral ng mga public policy. At kung senador ka, mag-isa ka, you cannot just speak out in behalf of the other senators. It has to take an action. Now, you have a Senate President who is your leader, but he also has to have the consent of the majority of the Senate in certain positions of public policy. Kaya napaka-importante na I don't think it is a question of personality flaw on the part of Migz Zubiri, because he has proven himself to be not only an astute but a learned and an open-minded leader.
Okay. Sir, senators such as Senator Binay, Senator Villanueva, sabi po nila kahapon na wala po silang alam tungkol nga dito sa brewing ouster plot kay SP Zubiri. And ang sabi naman po, pero do you think ito pong lower house will have an edge over the Senate if Zubiri is going to be replaced?
Well, depende kung sino, pero kahit na, palagay ko
Tatlo po yung
napakahirap makakuha ng maraming boto, majority na papayag na you're actually abdicating your position. The other thing that you have to remember very carefully, pag pinag-uusapan yung mga nasa labas na yan, walang kudeta yan. So in my experience, yung mga matitinding pagbabago sa liderato, yung wala halos nakakaalam saka nangyayari. Pero pag marami ng mga paugong, kasama na sa politika yan. Kaya tayo naman sa media, mahilig naman tayo magsultador. Gusto rin natin, naglalaban-laban niya para may storya. Pero hindi yan. Sa totoo lang, I doubt very much if kahit sino ilagay mo riyan, hindi pwedeng to abdicate o bawasan ang poder ng Senado.
Ngayon, sir, during the talks, especially now, medyo mainit kahit sa public debate about charter change, do you think that this rumors about aiming to replace the Senate President would have an impact on the image of the Senate as a whole?
Well, actually, sa atin, isa sa mga problema doon sa charter change is that we don't trust our political leaders. Laging, we do not assume regularity. Laging ang tanong, sino may pakana niyan? Anong bang gusto talaga nila? Yung bang talagang very cynical ang tingin ng tao. In fact, sinasabi ko, isa sa mga bagay-bagay na natutunan ko sa mundong ito as a political science student, is that it's really very difficult to establish, for leaders to establish trust because of the cynicism. But the point there, I think that we have to remember, is that we have to assume regularity and assume good intentions. May mga pabayaan natin magdebate ng husto tapos magbotohan, no? Ngayon, kung talagang mahirap naman yung merong mga kasi we live in an open society. Lalabas at lalabas din yan eh. Kung ikaw ay merong ginagawa na sabrosa, na hindi mo meron kayong ginagamit ng mga pondo rito para itulak yung isang bagay na lalabas at lalabas din yan eh. We're not like China or Russia or North Korea na saradong mga political systems yan. Tayo ay bukas. That's the essence of democracy. It is noisy, it is rambunctious, but it is democratic. And you have more transparency.
Ayun. Mabilisan lang po, yes or no, sir.
Yeah.
May plano po ba kayong tumakbo ulit? Parang si Senator Pablo Lacson nag-iisip?
Wala na.
Okay.
Kami na lang. But I teach a lot. I am very active in the academe.